Thoughts on the win? Start off nice and simple.
No, good. 2 clean sheets back to back, most importantly. 9 goals scored. Been a little bit of a cynical. It should have been a lot more. It should have been a lot more. We've had in both chances in both of the games. It wouldn't looked. It's not disrespectful to say, but it wouldn't have looked out of place if we'd scored 8 or 9 in both of those games, which is really good. So we're creating plenty of chances. We've been able to shift a few things around, protect people, and listen, I thought we could have been a lot better today, believe it or not. I thought we were a bit scruffy in our work on such a good surface, but that being said, we were the dominant side and we deserve to win. Another 2 wins on the bounce, a +9 on our goal difference. We're moving to the playoffs. It's all little positives. It's a good day for us.
You just touched on obviously getting off the clean sheet. How that's 6th of the season. How does it feel grabbing today's?
No, massive, because the way we played, the lads have had to learn along the way, and like I said before, they're a young group who, on the whole, have had to learn on the job. And slowly, it's nice to see the results of clean sheets coming because we've deserved more. We've been in control more. I may get a little bit of fire for the last 5 minutes of that game because the strange person inside me wants to test them, and I want to see him a little bit uncomfortable just in case we have to change formation or change what we normally do. So we gave up a few more areas, and it's a challenge to the lads at that point. I believe the game was won, so it's good to be able to see things like that, because what you want to see at maybe the top end of the pitch, you want to see how we cope at the bottom end of the pitch. So it is all testing. It's nice to be able to do that in the last 5-10 minutes of games. But it was a decent game that I thought we was in control of from the start, and could have been even more comfortable.
Another Shaw hat-trick back to back. How happy are you to see him performing and scoring goals?
I said this to him when my first conversation, getting him through the door. I said if he learns how we want to play, I believe he will be better in a position that I play him than what he normally naturally thinks, and he will score a lot of goals. We've been working on a lot of things. He's listening, he's understanding, and listen, there's one thing you can't take or can't teach someone is how to be a goal scorer. You're either a goal scorer or you're not. You can get someone better at finishing, but that instinct to be in and around there, it's good to have those sort of players. So now we've got centre forward in Ev who scored 19, you've got Shaw who scored 17, you've got JT who scored I think 12, 13, Lockie 8. We're scoring goals, but it's not just relying on one person. So the main thing is we're creating chances, but it's for multiple. And I think the biggest pleasing thing for me, we did a little bit of it on Tuesday. I gave the lads a non-mandatory day, and I still ended up getting like 10 bodies through the door. So their attitudes are second to none. But then on Thursday, we worked on something, and the amount of times we got joy from it today is really pleasing, especially as a manager and a coach who wants to be an influence on a team. And it was just nice for the lads who, when we're training, for them to be able to see what we've done actually work in a game. And the amount of chances and amount of dangerous places we got into from that is pleasing. So we're creating more and more chances. 2 clean sheets on the bounce. It's a good day for Shuri, it's a good day for us, and it's a good day for the club.
Obviously earlier in the season, in the reverse fixture, there's a loss at home. How does it feel to come here and beat them at home? I
said when I sent a message out to the boys yesterday for the squad and everything, it's a revenge game. People might think that's silly. It's the way I look at everything. We want to win every single game we can, especially at home. So they beat us at home. We had to come here and beat them. Simple as that. And I felt we had the arsenal to be able to go and do so. It's just pleasing that they've put the bit between the teeth and really had a go at them. So I think the better team won on that night. I think it was an even game at our place. They had the better of the first half. We were poor. We were miles the better in the second half and couldn't quite get back into it. But listen, my challenge to the boys were, if we can better the results of the first half of the season, then we'll give ourselves a decent chance. We lost the reverse fixture. We've now won this fixture, so we're 3 points better off than we were in those fixtures. So it's a positive. And now we lead on to Corby. where if there's ever a revenge fixture for myself and for the boys, it's next week. So we go into it full of confidence, and all we want out of that game is 3 points.
Can you give us an update on Evan?
Listen, I think it is as precautionary as we can be. We didn't want him going on any more than he had to. So as soon as he felt it, let's get him off the pitch, and I believe we could control from there. So yeah, I think it's more precaution. Of course, we'll always have a second thought of everything and make sure everything's all good. But hopefully that's amazing.
Obviously, you just mentioned about Corby Town next week.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to ask, how prepared are you and the boys
Very
going
prepared.
into the game?
Yeah, very prepared. I prepare incredibly well for every team that we play against. Pretty much we do our homework, but at the end of the day, so will they. And they've got a really good manager who's had some really good football teams, and they did an absolute number on us on a weekday for us earlier on in the season. So if we can't prepare for next week, then we can't prepare for any game. So I think it'll be a good game of football. I think if anyone has the opportunity to come and watch a game of football, I think they should come and watch that, and it will really give them a feel for non-league. Corby travel well, and if we can get as many people through the gate, that would be great. We're playing some good stuff, and the boys deserve more eyes on them. They're a credit to themselves, they're a credit to me, and they're a credit to this football club.